Alright guys, this is another video. I thought I'd just run through a few basic features in Flash and go through the interface. We'll create a little scene. That'll be pretty much it for this video. So I'd like you to open up Flash, and when you start then you'll see a screen similar to this. Today it doesn't matter if we choose to open up an ActionScript 3 or ActionScript 2 document. We'll just stick with the 3. Okay, you can see over here, if you're new to CS4 or CS5, you've got these palettes on the side here that you can open up. So that's your properties panel. We'll be looking at this panel quite a lot. You've got actions panel, got our colors and swatches panels. So they're all over this side. You can configure your setup, your layout using this. Classic, there's a few different options. I tend to keep it on classic because I'm used to that. And over on your right hand side here you've got tools. And if you've used Flash before then you'll be familiar with these. There are a few new ones. There's bones and there's this 3D rotate tool as well, which is quite good. You can hold down your mouse key over any of the tools that have got an arrow underneath them and you can get more options. Alright, so we're going to create a little bit of a scene. It's just going to have a couple hills in it and a bit of a sky and a sun that spins around and some clouds. So we'll start off by drawing the sky. So if we go over to our color tool, here we can define our color options. So I'll go and choose a white and I'll choose a nice blue. Yep, blue looks good for the sky. I'm just going to draw a bit of a box. If I go to this tool, free gradient tool, I can hit F on the keyboard. I'm just going to spin that around like so. Just reduce that a little bit. Okay. Call that sky, make another layer, go over to my color panel again, and this time choose a green or a browny green. Now more vibrant green. Okay, I'm just going to draw that. And once again I'll go to my free transform tool, spin that around. So, and here's a little trick if you haven't used Flash before. You can hold down the Option or Alt key and you can click to add points. So I'm just adding a point here, so I'm going to create some hills. Oops. So you're just going to the edge. When you go to the edge you can see that your mouse pointer underneath your mouse pointer will change. You'll get a little dotted line, a little dotted arc. So if you hold down Option and pull, then you'll create these little points. Okay, and then we can use Flash to just create some hills. So I'm just mousing over to an edge, and when I see that little arch, then I can start to create some of my hills. Just click and pull that out. Click and pull these points around. I can move them wherever I'd like. I don't think I actually want that one anymore, so I'll create something like that. Alright, so we've got our hills sort of set in there, so I'll call those hills. I'll create movie clips for them, so you can go up here to modify, convert to symbol, or hit F8 on the keyboard. Hills, I'll just hit F8, sky, make a new layer, call this sun. If I hold down my rectangle tool, I can go to the Polystar, and in the properties panel I can set the option, click on options, and I want to make it a star. So I can set the number of sides, probably about 25 for a sun. Draw that. Looks pretty good. Modify, and I'll convert it to a symbol. Probably sun. Alright, so I've got my sun in the sky. The last one, I'm just going to create clouds. Oops. Clouds. Cloud 1 actually. So I'll grab the oval tool, look for a cloud type color, and draw that. Couple more. Make this a linear look. It's got a bit of a cloud in there. You can hit F on the keyboard and go to this gradient transform tool. Okay. So I'm going to copy that. I'm going to put on another layer, another cloud. So it's cloud 2. Oops. And I'll make one more layer for another cloud. Alright guys, that's going to be the first half of the video because it's already time. So I'll come back and make a second half. Okay, thank you.